Bonjour, bonjour à toutes et à tous, bienvenue à la réunion des International Days intitulée Focus Arqus qui se déroule aujourd'hui en présentiel à l'auditorium André Malraux et qui est diffusée en live sur YouTube et qui sera disponible ensuite sur YouTube sur la chaîne de Lyon 3. Une très très courte introduction en français pour vous dire qu'en fait on va passer à l'anglais quasi immédiatement. Mais n'hésitez pas au besoin à nous poser des questions en français, on pourra traduire avec nos partenaires. Alexa, je t'en prie.
Ok. Donc, juste pour vous décrire un peu plus qu'est-ce que c'est le projet Arqus, c'est une alliance universitaire dont participe l'Université Lyon 3 et pour les sites lyonnais, sous le drapeau de l'Université de Lyon, c'est Lyon-Saint-Étienne, donc l'Université Jean Monnet, Saint-Étienne, Lyon 1 et Lyon 3 qui participent pour Lyon dans cette alliance. Et après, nous avons les partenaires que vous pouvez voir sur l'écran à Grenade, Bergen, Graz, Leipzig, Vilnius et Padova. Et donc, juste pour donner un peu de contexte, le porteur du projet, c'est l'Université de Grenade, mais le pilotage, ça se fait à travers toutes les universités partenaires par leur service de relations internationales. Et donc là, vous pouvez voir un peu les études qui se font à chaque université et voir éventuellement, ça peut vous concerner si vous voulez faire une mobilité dans le cadre d'Arqus. Et donc, avec ces partenaires, nous avons 2 partenaires parmi nous aujourd'hui connectés en ligne. Et nous allons commencer avec l'Université de Graz.
Yes, of course. You can hear me now. Yes, perfect. Okay. Hi, I'm very pleased to be here today and to be able to welcome or to represent Graz University in this event. It's a pleasure that we get the time, your precious time, to introduce our universities. Now, for me, I'm from Graz University. My name is Monika Ostier-Schein, and I am working in the Office of International Relations of Graz University. And within this office, I am in charge of Erasmus incoming students. So I'm taking care of those students who decide to spend a semester or a year at our university, and to make this very exciting experience of doing a semester abroad. And yes, today I'm glad that I can introduce Graz University a bit to you. It's just some slides where I would like to show you what Graz University is like, I'm glad if you have questions afterwards for me, or I'll give you my contact details and you can anyway contact me anytime. Well, let's have a look what Graz is like, what Austria is like. So I think this is already the first slide, yes. A few facts about Graz. Or about Austria in the beginning. Austria, I'm sure you all know us, but we have about 8.7 million inhabitants, and we are quite a small country compared to others. Still, we are in the heart of Europe and a perfect travel point for students, actually. So that's one main reason for students spending their holidays and exploring Europe, starting in Graz. We have a great public transportation system, which also students use to explore Austria. Well, now let's get to Graz, to the University of Graz, the city of Graz. Some facts about Graz. Graz is the title of UNESCO's World Heritage. We've been cultural capital in the year 2003. And we are UNESCO City of Design. We have been UNESCO City of Design in 2011. And we're the second largest city of Austria. We have 300,000 inhabitants, of which there is 60,000 students. So you can call Graz a quite young city with lots of students in there. And you can feel that also in the atmosphere of the city is quite young and enthusiastic. So we have 8 universities and colleges here with us, of which Graz University, our university, is the biggest one. The next slide. In Graz, the University of Graz has about 30,000 students. So half of all students of the city are studying with us. And 16% of all of the students are international students, of which some do the whole degree in our university and some are only here for an exchange for a semester or for a year. Per year we have about 1,200 students which are going abroad, so Austrian students who decide to study at another university somewhere in Europe or outside of Europe. And we're welcoming about 800 students here in Graz. So right now, in mid-September, end of September, we welcomed about 350 students here in our university. So we had lots of events going on for the students who arrived newly at our university, and we as an international office, we helped the students to actually get around at the university to do the first steps in their exchange. Graz has about 500 partner universities worldwide, and we do offer 120 study programs. So there's a broad field of study we offer for the students coming to Graz. We do have a focus on Southeastern Europe, which you will also see in the courses that are offered. So the topics are very much, a lot of our courses are concerned with Southeastern European topics. So that's one focus of our university, and also the city, actually. We do have 6 faculties at our university, which are the Catholic theology, law, business economics and social sciences. We do have arts and humanities, there's also all the languages. We do have natural sciences and environmental, regional and educational sciences at our university. And we have courses, a broad offer of courses in English also for the students, because we know very often students coming to Graz do not know German or only know a little German, and so lots of the faculties have a good range of courses taught in English. The main faculties that are offering most courses are business English and American studies, economics, philosophy, psychology, sociology, and law. So those are the biggest ones. But of course, there's other fields where there's English courses as well. Okay, then some further academic information for you. If you're interested to come to Graz, there's one prerequisite that's required, which is B2 level in either German or English. So that is one prerequisite which we ask for. Just as an overview, we have for incoming students a full workload of 24 to 30 ECTS, depending on the field of study, and basically it's always the home university deciding how many ECTS you really need to attain or achieve during your time at Graz University. Also, information that might be interesting is that students who are studying on a bachelor level can actually be registered in more bachelor studies in Graz. So, for example, if your field of study is a more interdisciplinary one at your home university, then we can register you to up to 5 fields of study. So you could attend courses of, let's say, English and American Studies, plus history, plus archaeology, if that is of interest to you. So that's an option as well. So we're quite flexible on that. What is also possible is co-enrollment at other Graz universities. As you've seen, we do have 8 colleges in Graz, so there's an option of co-enrollment and doing courses there as well. And just as an information, students at the end of the stay, they receive a transcript of records with all the courses listed and all the grades they receive. Okay, the next slide, please. Now for you, let's once again focus on you. As if you are deciding to come to Graz, then University of Graz can offer you a big support, let's say. We have a welcome week at the beginning of every semester where all the students that are coming to Graz actually receive something like welcome package, where we have various information sessions where we explain students the steps that are most important to take in the beginning of the semester. So we have a session where we just welcome you as a general hello and get together, if possible due to COVID, but we had that in the past and we're hoping for it in upcoming semesters, so we can meet, students can meet again in person. So there's a getting together then. Then we have info sessions on courses, how to register for courses. We have info sessions on which people can I contact if I have questions on this or questions on that. So academic advising sessions, that's what they called. We do have also German language courses for students. So especially in the beginning, before the semester start, there is a 3-week German intensive course where students can actually, first of all, meet other students who all arrived newly, and I'm sure all those students are interested in getting in touch with other students. So in this 3 weeks intensive course that is offered on all levels from A to C, and students receive 6 ECTS credits for this course, which is also included in the transcript. So that's important info as well. And we have semester courses where students learn German for 3 ECTS per semester. What we also offer is the buddy program. That's something really useful for the students. A buddy is a student of Graz University who is especially there helping international students. So you can sign up for a buddy, and this buddy can maybe pick you up from the airport or from the train station, can pick up the keys for your apartment and help you in all those kinds of things. So that's something really useful for the students, and it is organized by the Erasmus Student Network. And this Erasmus Student Network is actually also doing a lot of other events during the semester for students so they can get together. We also have, of course, support for students with special needs. So there's an extra center for that, which is especially taking care for those students. And we do have a University Sports Institute, which is offering sports courses for all students, which is always also a good thing to meet other students. Yes. Okay, next slide. That's the academic calendar. We have 2 semesters, the winter semester and the summer semester. In the winter semester, we do have the 3 weeks intensive German course in September. Then the welcome week, also in September, where we are offering all those information sessions. And then the lectures actually start in October and go until the end of January. And in summer semester, we have the 3 weeks intensive course in February, then the welcome week in February, and then the lecture period starts with March and ends with the end of June. Your roadmap to Graz, actually check out the infos about Uni Graz, and you will find us online, of course. Then check the course catalog. There's links on our website as well for how to find the courses suitable for you. Then apply for Arqus or Erasmus at the University of Lyon. Then Lyon would nominate you to Graz University and select you and nominate you. You would have to fill in an online application of our university then and select the final courses. And then make further preparations like housing, and then you can actually pack your bags and come and see Graz. And we would be really glad if some of you would decide for Graz. Actually, Arqus is a program where there's so many opportunities. As I mentioned before, there's we're quite flexible on the fields of study, so you could have a range of courses that are open for you, and we would be glad to welcome you actually. Just some more benefits. We are a comprehensive public university with a strong international profile, so internationality is actually on top of the agenda at our university. And we have a strong support for the incoming students on all, not only on faculty level, but also on administrative level. So there is a support for you as students if you come to Graz, and we will do our very best to have you here and have a good time. Yes, and we are a student-friendly campus actually in a charming city. Yes, we are a charming small city in the heart of Europe, and we are always expecting lots of students here in Graz, and we are from the feedback we get from our students. It is a great time being an international student here, and we would really love to welcome some of you as well. If you have questions, here's actually, next slide, my contact details. You're welcome to get back to us. Have a look also at our website, so you'll see and get an impression of what Graz is like, and yeah. Hope to see some of you in Graz. Thank you very much for the attention. Thank you.
Yeah. Est-ce que quelqu'un a des questions pour Monica et Université de Graz? OK. On va continuer sur notre prochain partenaire qui est Padua en Italie.
So, hello everyone. I'm Veronica from the Mobility Unit of the University of Padua, and I'm really sad that I can see you, but I hope you can see me and you can hear me, and I'm really glad to be here, even though virtually, to help you discover a little bit more about the University of Padua. So, of course, I hope that everyone knows where Padua is. But if you don't worry, it's not a problem. We're in the northeast of Italy, quite in a strategic position. We're really close to big cities like Venice. It's really unique. You can get to Milan and Rome and Florence very easily from here. But what I want to say is that our region has a lot to offer, and just staying in the Veneto region, you can enjoy the seaside, you can enjoy the mountains, the hills, the lake, and historical cities. So we have a lot of things to offer. But I can give you 7 reasons actually to come to Padua. Padua is a university city, because actually the university is really intertwined with the city itself. The campus doesn't really exist, and we are within the city center. Padua is an historical city, and our university, it's even more historical. It's the 2nd university in Italy. It was founded in 1222. We're turning 800 next year, and we're going to celebrate it great. We're international. We have a lot of international students and stuff, and we're becoming even more international. But what I want to stress is that we have this Erasmus culture, because we're used to receive a lot of Erasmus, about 1,400. And they're now part of the city, as the city is a university city, and we have like the ESN section that is very active. We have services and events from Erasmus students, and our students are quite used to get along with them. So you can get into the city life very easily. We're really proud of our services, and we focus a lot of inclusion. And we are a multidisciplinary university, so later on I'm going to explain you how you and what you can study here. And we focus on teaching and research quality. But if this is not enough, I can give you two more reasons. One is that we're Arqus partners, so of course we are even more happy. We're happier to welcome Arqus students here, and our university have joined this path together to become closer and to easier a little bit your mobilities and your academic life within our 7 universities. The other reason is that we're turning 800, as I said, and so next year is the real good chance to come to Padova and enjoy the celebration, because we're going to have a lot of events going on. So 2022 is going to be the best year to come here. So, what may I say? I can say that, of course, this you can see is a map of our university. It's all around the city. And so you can enjoy the city while moving around from one lesson to the other. And of course, you're going to do that by bike. We're quite environmentally friendly. Of course, we have public transportation, but usually students prefer to use the bike. And you can go around, and we feel very great about it. So I put on some postcards from our cities just to, raise your curiosity. You can see we have many squares. We can, with a lot of historical buildings, palaces. This is the square in Europe. It's a garden without grass, how we call it. We have historical buildings from our university. You're going to see the Slovenian chapel is made by Giotto, and Palazzo Bo, that is the oldest building of our university, and it's at the very city center. Botanical garden that was founded and raised in 1548, so it's pretty old itself. And last but not least, you can see the Caffè Petrocchi. That is the bar without doors. Once it was used to be always open. And the Specola, that it's an observatory to look at the stars. But back to business, at least back to academics. So if you come here, what can you study? Of course, we have plenty of courses in Italian, and if you know a little bit of Italian, we're not strict about Italian knowledge. So if you can speak a little bit of Italian, of course, you can join any course at our university, and we have like 150 degree courses. But of course, if you don't feel comfortable to learn Italian or to speak Italian, you can study in English. We have at the moment 46 degree programs at master level, 6 at the bachelor's level, and you can join those courses and learn the Italian once you're here, because of course it's quite important just to leave the city. But it's easy, you can speak French, so they're really similar to each other. If you want to look at the course catalog, you can check the website, the Arqus website. We are now this new page with all our course catalogs together, or you can just check the catalog on our website, of course. There are just a few restrictions for exchange students, but looking at the catalog, you will see those restrictions, you will find there is a label that says that each module can be attended by Erasmus student or exchange students or not. And actually, restrictions usually are for laboratories or those courses that have a very limited number of students. Otherwise, you can choose whatever you like, and you don't have to be fixed with one department or the other. So if you want to study mathematics and literature, for us, you can do it. It will depend on your Austrian university, of course, but if you say that you're allowed to do so, for us, it's not a problem. And you can pick any course from any department and mix things and learn as much as you can, of course. So these are our schools. I guess maybe I don't have that much time. Of course, I don't know if they're going to share the presentation with you. You can have a look at later. There are the degree programs in English, and we have 8 schools. So you will see that we have very different disciplines, from human sciences to medicine, agriculture, engineering, sciences, political science, economics. We have pretty much all. Of course, we have a lot of services for exchange students and coming students. From housing, this year has been a little bit strange and troublesome somehow, but don't be scary. We're working on it to get even easier for students and more accessible for students to get a house here. So just move in advance and try to look for a place. And we have some services available for incoming students to help you with that. We have a lot of other services. I'm not going to mention all of them. I have this slide with a huge list, but be assured that it's our aim to make you comfortable during your stay here. And so we're going to welcome you with buddy, with welcome days. We'll offer you canteens and study rooms, libraries where you can find materials, and also more specific assistance if you need help, with studying, with the tutoring, if you need help because you feel a bit too stressed, so we have psychological assistance, or if you just need to chill out and enjoy your hobbies, and you can, of course, join our sports center. If you want, and if you should, actually my advice, take advantage of this opportunity and learn a little bit of Italian. We offer, of course, Italian language courses for free, and our language center offers also a lot of other things that you can do, like tandem, like theater, you can act, and you can play in another language. So do not forget about our language center and to check it out once you're here. So if I have, sorry, there's a fly flying around me. If I have convinced you, the only thing that remains for you to do is to apply to your own university. And once you've been selected, they're going to nominate you. And once you've nominated, we're going to send you all the details, all the information, a lot of guides, to get around to do your application. Just remember the deadlines. It's the 15th of June if you want to come to the winter semester, and the 30th of November if you want to come for the spring semester. So we're talking about 2023. Yes. So what's else? Language requirements, you're not that strict, as I said. B1 English level if you want to join our courses in English, and A2 is sufficient if you want to join our Italian course, our courses held in Italian, I mean. Of course, we're really understanding towards incoming students, and we accept pretty much any kind of certificate. So you don't have to stress them much about language requirements. If you have any question, you can, of course, contact us and write an email to erasmus.incoming at University. And if you want to, you can also join our Facebook page or our Instagram and follow us, get updated and get ready to come to Padua because we're really looking forward to welcoming you here.
Does anyone have any questions for Veronica about the University of Padua? You can ask in French. Okay. Well, then with that, we'll say thank you to our partners and finish up Arqus, generally what it's about, and how you guys can profit from the mobility aspect of it. And then at the end, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Donc, les ambitions du projet Arqus, c'est d'atteindre un niveau de coopération internationale entre les établissements d'enseignement supérieur. Et donc, il y a les différentes façons de coopérer. Il y a les programmes intégrés, la recherche, l'échange de bonnes pratiques et les choses comme ça. Donc, c'est vraiment de tester et explorer entre nous comment on peut améliorer le niveau d'internationalisation à chacune de nos universités. Et ce qui serait peut-être plus important pour vous, c'est la partie mobilité. Dans le projet Arqus, il y a la volonté de vraiment faire un accord ouvert sur la mobilité, donc pas de limite sur les mobilités entre les universités Arqus. Ces informations-là, on peut vous envoyer avec le PowerPoint avec tous les détails, mais...
Je vais ajouter une toute petite précision. Si on vous l'indique, c'est parce que toutes les alliances d'universités européennes n'ont pas fait ce choix-là. Ça a été le choix, donc vous ne savez peut-être pas, mais ce sont des projets assez récents. Arqus a été lancé en 2019, comme toutes les autres alliances d'universités européennes. C'est tout neuf, il n'y a pas de modèle préexistant. Et le choix qui a été fait par Arqus, qui du coup réunit les 7 universités, je me permets juste de passer à la suivante pour que vous les voyez, ces 7 universités européennes, ça a été de travailler sur tous les domaines de l'université. Pas uniquement la recherche, pas uniquement la mobilité, pas uniquement un thème aussi de recherche spécifique. Certaines sont concentrées par exemple sur le changement climatique. Ce n'est pas le cas d'Arqus. Arqus a vocation à toucher tous les domaines de l'université. Mais bien évidemment, c'est pour ça qu'aujourd'hui, on fait un point spécifique là-dessus. Vous serez davantage concernés, vous, par les questions de mobilité étudiante, pour l'instant. Mais si ensuite vous continuez, que vous faites un doctorat, par exemple, ou que vous deveniez prof à Lyon 3, Arqus s'adressera toujours à vous.
Oui. Et donc, comme mentionné par Camille, chaque université est le leader de plusieurs thèmes ou action lines, on appelle. Mais il y a vraiment un esprit collaboratif. Donc, même s'il y a Lyon qui mène le sujet de l'université entrepreneuriale, on travaille beaucoup avec nos partenaires là-dessus. Et Lyon 3, c'est aussi assez impliqué sur université multilingue et interculturelle, et aussi les citoyens européens engagés. Et donc, il y a beaucoup de différentes actions dans lesquelles nous participons en tant qu'université. Mais il y a cette action-là qui s'appelle Arqus on the Move, et c'est d'améliorer les opportunités de mobilité non seulement pour les étudiants, mais aussi pour le personnel administratif et pour les professeurs aussi. Le catalogue de cours partagés, Veronica l'a mentionné, ça explique aux étudiants quels cours sont ouverts aux étudiants internationaux dans chaque établissement. Et du coup, les accords de mobilité ouverte que j'ai mentionnés tout à l'heure, où ça permet d'avoir pas de limite sur les étudiants qu'on peut envoyer chez nos partenaires et qu'on peut recevoir aussi.
Ce qui fait qu'on a quand même cet objectif assez ambitieux d'atteindre 50% de mobilité intra-Arqus. Donc on n'y est pas encore. Il faut dire que le Covid n'a pas exactement favorisé les mobilités, même intra-européennes. Mais il faut vraiment vous dire, là aujourd'hui, on a fait venir aujourd'hui Graz et Padoue. On aurait pu avoir des gens de Vilnius, Bergen. Les 6 autres, ça aurait été un petit peu trop long. Mais il faut bien vous dire que vers ces 6 universités, il y a vraiment des facilités de mobilité pour vous. Déjà parce qu'on travaille énormément avec elles. Bon, c'est aussi le cas avec d'autres. Bon, avec celles-ci, on a quand même une très bonne relation. Et surtout, il y a cet accord ouvert qui ne limite pas le nombre d'étudiants. Donc, ça ouvre une possibilité de projet très importante.
Oui. Et juste pour donner un peu l'idée de qu'est-ce qui s'est passé l'année dernière, même avec les difficultés avec Covid et tout ça, il y avait 77 étudiants sortants de Lyon-Saint-Étienne et 21 étudiants de l'Université Lyon 3. Il y a beaucoup de types d'études que vous pouvez faire en faisant votre mobilité et on les a tous listés là et on va vous envoyer le PowerPoint si vous avez des questions. Et on peut finir avec nous deux.
Donc moi, je suis Camille Joly, adjoint à la direction des relations internationales et coordinateur des actions Arqus pour Lyon 3.
Oui, et moi, je m'appelle Alexa Pugh et je suis l'assistante administrative des projets internationaux. Donc, je travaille beaucoup sur Arqus aussi.
Voilà, donc vous pouvez nous contacter pour ces questions-là. Il faut savoir que nos coordinatrices et coordinateurs de zones impliqués sur les zones Arqus sont aussi très au courant du projet. Donc voilà, on vous redirigera assez rapidement aussi vers les bonnes personnes au sein du service série. Est-ce que vous avez des questions ? Alors, on va vous faire passer le micro.
Je me demandais, pour candidater, par où on passe ? Est-ce que on fait le même processus que pour Erasmus ou pas du tout ?
Oui, exactement. Vous passez par un service des relations internationales. Donc voilà, comme je vous disais, nous deux, on peut être une porte d'entrée, puisqu'on est spécifiquement en charge du programme Arqus, mais ensuite, de toute façon, on redirige vers les coordinatrices ou coordinateurs de zones concernés. Et après, les délais sont les mêmes, les procédures sont les mêmes.
Même principe, TOEIC, lettre de motivation, CV, tout ça ou...
Même principe.
Ok, merci.
Je crois qu'il va être devant aussi. La même question ? D'accord. Aucune autre question ? Très bien, parfait. Merci beaucoup d'avoir été là aujourd'hui. Merci à celles et ceux qui nous regardent aussi en live et en replay. Et je vous souhaite une excellente journée. Ah non, on a encore une question. Alors, est-ce que notre chargé de communication...
On le mettra sur le site de la Université internationale et on pourra le mettre aussi en description sur YouTube.